Hello, beloved. Welcome or welcome back to the Affirmed Healer Tarot. I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's take a moment to settle in, connect with the present, and see what today's collective messages may invite us to reflect on. Before we begin, remember that these are collective messages meant for reflection and encouragement. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and always trust your own intuition. Now let's see what today's reading has to share. All right, so we're going to be doing a collective reading on the nodal shift into Aquarius and Leo from Pisces and Virgo. So the North Node will be moving into Aquarius on July 26th, and along with that, the South Node is going to be moving into the sign of Leo, and it's going to give some Virgo and Pisces out there some much needed reprieve. So hope y'all enjoy that. But the energies that we may see starting to play out here are more communal based, and it's kind of funny, we just came from the Cancer new moon reading, so there's some remnants of this transit kind of seeping through in that reading a little bit. But with Aquarius being the sign of the humanitarian, of the water bearer, we will definitely see more talks and themes of humanitarianism, philanthropy, communal-based thinking, networking. We'll see a rise in innovation in tech. We're already seeing that now with kind of like the meta glasses, AI, and we're going to see more of a, I would say, healing or a falling away with the South Node being in Leo of ego-based people, ego-based things, ego-driven decisions. We're going to see that kind of, I don't want to say play out, but wind down here. There's going to be, as humans together, we are going to be shifting into more of that communal based thinking. It's like there's no room to be, as we kind of shared in the Cancer new moon reading, to be individualistic, to only think of yourself and not understand that, your decisions impact other people, or, world decisions, impact the world. So we must think of the greatest and highest good of all. So that energy was seeping through the Cancer new moon energy here. I'm not surprised with it kind of being so close to this transit here. So I want to take a look at the bottom of the deck is speaking. Just want to take a look at the energies of this transit. What does that mean for us collectively? Already, we've got the Judgment card, the Star, and the Emperor. So the Judgment card, so this could be like rethinking ways of the past, rethinking who our leaders are, how we are selecting our leaders, how we reward people, who it is we're giving the most attention to. We are in an attention economy, so really rethinking who and why are we giving certain people more attention than others. Are they the Star card? Are they collective-minded, mission-focused? Do they have a bigger picture, or are they just doing things out of self-interest? With the Emperor here as well. You know, we don't want people that are controlling, domineering, bullyish. It's not going to fly anymore. You know, we want someone who rules fairly. Wheel of Fortune just came out. Upright. Different from the Cancer reading. Oh, something did flip over. I'm not going to take it though, just in case. I don't want things from the Cancer reading bleeding over. I did shuffle the deck really good. But a lot of the cards from the Cancer reading are coming out. So I'm not taking them just in case. If they come out again, then I'll take them. But yeah, we want someone who's going to rule fairly. Yeah. Who's Two of Cups. Heart-centered is what I'm hearing. Ruling from a place of love. From a place of true connection. King of Cups. Someone who's soft and gentle. Someone who's connected with their emotional center, who is emotionally centered and can lead with empathy. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that to me is confirmation of truth. So far, that is true. Whatever that's been said. Well, that's good to know. So it's like we're going to be asking more of our leaders. There might be a shift from celebrity adoration to more, I don't want to say like independent people, but yeah, almost like who are the people that are behind the scenes that have been making things happen and making things move. Those are the people that we're going to be paying more attention to, uplifting and wanting to see more of, asking more of. Those are the people that we may make celebrities, if you will, quote unquote. It's like not idolizing people who are famous for being famous, but make horrible decisions, right? Yeah. Four of Wands just came out. So it's like kind of some of that Cancer energy. We want to feel safe, seen, and heard with our leaders and in our own homes as well. So it's like we need to pay more attention, I'm hearing globally, of what's going on, not just locally or in our nuclear families. Because it's like there's this energy of everything's connected, right? Like the wool is being ripped off of our eyes and we're kind of like, everything is connected. Whoa. I've been looking through this small, very hyper-focused lens of just what's been going on with me and my nuclear family or nuclear connections, right? Situation. But if I were to rip the veil off, I would see that this is all connected. Like we're all connected. Every decision connects us. I don't want to say it, but it's coming through. And the only reason why I don't want to say it is because I know how demonized it is. But here it is, bottom of the deck, Justice card, the World. Okay, Knight of Cups, yeah. With the Four of Wands, this might be the rise of socialism. I know it's been seen as like a bad thing, a dirty word over the years, but it's really coming through strong. Like on the Four of Wands, I'm hearing, like parental leave, Medicare for all, like these really big social issues that could really help families and people build firm foundations. With the Justice card here, again, kind of that social justice feeling with the world. It's like this is the new day. This is the new day, Knight of Cups, where we're looking at what affects all of us. How have we been doing this wrong in the past? And how do we move forward with more of I don't want to say like an open heart, but like more of, yeah, like a heart-centered approach. Trying to balance that Aquarius North Node, Leo South Node energy. This is like super macro level right now. All that's coming through right now is more of like the collective, like the overall collective energy, which is great. That's what I asked for. That's the intention we set here. This could be like the start of better programs, especially with the Knight of Cups. I'm hearing like mental health programs might be a huge thing. Making sure that people can take care of themselves holistically. Love that. Great. Okay. What will we leave? Let me start that over. What will we be leaving behind during the Leo South Node, Aquarius North Node transit? What will we be leaving behind? I think we kind of answered that already, but mm, mm, okay. So we got the Ten of Wands. So this is like burdens, and I'm kind of hearing burdens put on to us, not burdens that we chose to carry. With the Nine of Swords, so which brought us anxiety. And what's the word? Anxiety and inner fighting, I'm getting the feeling. Fighting against our own interests. Eight of Cups. Yeah, leaving behind that I'm doing this because of what it can do for me kind of mentality. Love that. Look, I'm feeling like from the Nine of Swords, like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like, why is no one looking at me? Like, leaving that energy behind. I'm showing the cards as if you can see them. LOL. Yeah. It's like leaving behind attention-seeking energy. We won't have time for that anymore. People with negative intentions or selfish intentions. Yeah, people who Ace of Pentacles do things because it'll um, fatten their wallets or increase their status. This could be, I'm getting like personal messages too, like in leaving behind people like this in our lives that kind of give us the ick, you know? Like, dang, that person would be so cool if they weren't like just all about themselves. It's like we get people that have to hustle, we understand that, but if you're doing it and you're lacking integrity, you're just doing it because of what it can do for you, essentially, you know, not thinking about the long-term effects and impact, then it's like, you know, or how it'll radiate out towards other people, then I don't want to be around that energy. I'm literally like grimacing like ill, like I have the ick. Like I literally have the energy of the ick right now. Like I don't want to be associated with that. Okay. Love that. People who do anything to get ahead and like step on others to do that. That's what we're leaving behind. Love, we love. What blessings are coming our way with this transit? Ooh, ooh, ooh. 4 cards. Okay. We got 5 of Pentacles. Yep, so that communal based thinking. So there might be like a focus, more of a focus on mutual aid, is what I'm hearing. Especially with the 5 of Pentacles here. Ace of Cups. Again, caring more for the whole. How can we work together to bring about solutions? And by together, I mean like the community itself, like the people in the community, maybe not so much always leaning on our leaders, our world leaders to do something, but you know, as a community, how can we come together to um, support each other? Sorry, excuse me if you heard that. Some people say that like when you're burping during readings, it's like a confirmation. So maybe that's a confirmation burp. I don't know. But with the lovers here, like that's what I'm feeling. Like we're gonna learn how to see each other as people again. With this Aquarius North Node transit, the Empress is here. How to take care of each other, nurture each other, how to see the best in each other again. This is almost like bartering energy. Like I see you, you see me. I have this, you need this, so let's swap. And then next time, you know, if you need something, I have it, I'll swap with you. It's that kind of like reciprocation energy we were talking about. So go back to the Cancer new moon reading that we did. I like this energy. This is a nice change of pace. It's going to be very refreshing. It's like to see humans as humans again. And to not feel the need to gang up or bully them or step on them for for how they may be different, or how they may think a different way, or um, uh, solve problems in a different way, or have a different process, or want something non-traditional with their life, or maybe they're not presenting in a traditional way. That's fine. Like, we can see the beauty in everybody and the way that they express themselves with the Empress here. Yeah, we just see the beauty in building relationships and friendships here with the Lovers and Empress. And again, in this deck, the Empress, she's got a necklace here that has the Libra, or Venus, sorry, the Venus symbol. I think it may have said Libra in the other one, but I mean Venus. I meant Venus, child. So, I love that. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Also, just to go back really quickly about what we'll be leaving behind, Seven of Wands came out in the reverse here. So I do think that we are going to be leaving behind competition, feeling like, we're having to fight each other to get ahead, because all of us in some way, we're underdogs, right? Like, this world, the systems that have been built, depending on where you live, have been forged so that we fight each other, because we all think, we're down and out, and we're the only ones that are down and out, and so we've got to do our best to rise, rise above it, and stand out, be the one. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Be the one who has it all. Four of Pentacles, that greed card, like crabs in a bucket kind of energy. We have to get ahead at no matter the cost. We're all feeling like, we're underdogs, and so we're going to do whatever it takes to get ahead. Even though, like, it's the Seven of Wands right now is kind of feeling more like Five of Wands energy. So we may be really taking a look at, like, there's space for everybody. Like, what is that saying about all ships rise? Something like that. It's like we're kind of shifting to that mode of thinking, rather than I must fight you to survive. Four of Pentacles energy. To keep everything that I have. So make sure that I'm safe, I'm secure. I don't care about what that means for you. I don't know, that came through, so I just wanted to say that. Okay, so let's get an oracle. I mean, these messages don't have to be long if they don't have to be. By oracle, I just mean I'm going to pull from the Inner Compass deck, and I'm going to read a message that comes from there. This is essentially like my oracle deck here. That's how I treat it. And I think I'm also going to get a then and now card as well. All right. So, Spirit, what advice, what message do you have for us during this Aquarius North Node, Leo South Node transit for the last 18 months? Universe, Source, Spirit, what message of advice or support do you have for us during this transit? Okay, this one's sticking out, so I'm gonna take it. Practice. Okay. So this one is kind of interesting. I usually, oh, look at that. We got some cards that came out that I didn't even know about. Oh. Practice is more of kind of like, to me, it brings like a Virgo energy. Because it's almost like practice makes perfect, kind of. Also Capricorn energy, so this is definitely giving the vibe that like the old structures are falling, the old systems are falling. You know, that's the vibe. Okay, so let me read what it says for practice. So, it says, integrating new things in your life may be tricky. It takes at least 40 days to get rid of a bad habit or incorporate a new pattern. Right now, is there something in your life that you want to change, remove, or introduce to your daily routine? Do you want to meditate? Ease on your planning, move away from your computer. Every integration calls for practice. Practice comes from trial. Just do it. This card asks you to really put your money where your mouth is. Focus is essential here. Multitasking often gets highly overrated. Do not spread yourself too thin. You are better off handling one thing well than several things in halves. If your heart tells you you've practiced enough, then you can test it. You do so by no longer putting any effort into it. As new things flow smoothly and effortlessly in your life, it means you have mastered them. This is what integration is all about. Ooh, I like that. So it's kind of giving us the message that, like, for this collective, energy, the energy around this transit, it's not going to be rainbows and sunshine and unicorns. Like, this is a new mode of thinking, this is a new process that we're going to be integrating here into our lives, universally. And so there's almost like this call for patience there. It's not going to be right on the very first try. So keep at it, keep going with it. Don't drop it just because it's getting hard, or don't drop it just because it's, so different, out of the realm. I'm being drawn back to the messages of socialism here. There might be a lot of resistance towards this one thing, but keep going towards it, because eventually we know that that is going to be the best outcome for everyone involved, right? So this is more like big picture thinking. Oh my goodness, are we finally going to get media literacy and critical thinking? Are people finally going to wake up to that? So the cards that came out, I'll just say them right now, was the Chariot reverse, the King of Wands reverse, the Tower reverse. There are going to be people here that don't want this progress to happen. They are trying to delay the inevitable. But again, we are greater as a whole, not as halves. From this practice card, I'm kind of getting that message too. We are greater together. We are stronger together. We can implement change together, and kind of make these few that want to halt and kind of delay the progress, we can make them obsolete. We can make them and their efforts to hold us back and in the same cycles obsolete. Okay, I like that. So that's been that message. Let's get a then and now card, because this is dealing with kind of like the past, but also the future. And this is such a beautiful deck. It's like more photography based, which I absolutely love. It's a little hard to shuffle, but we're going to make it work. All right. Universe, so Spirit. We get one more message for us to close this up. One more message for us to close up this collective reading. What can we expect from this? Oh, good Lord, that is too many cards. I'm not going to take that. What can we expect from this transit? Oh, there we go. One card came out. Flow. Oh, I like that already. I like that message already. All right, so number 17, below. So 17 could be a very important number here. It also comes out to an 8 in numerology, so we definitely know that there's going to be some recalibrating of power, rebalancing of power, kind of shifting it back to the people from maybe, you know, like the small few who've been elite, right? So kind of rebalancing the power, putting it back in the people's hands. So that's some intuitive messages that have come through, but let's go ahead and read the flow card. It says, signifying great creative growth, this card radiates with the steadiness of a strong current. Sink deeper into what is aligning in this moment. Beware, however, this interminable energy often blinds us to potential obstacles or openings for flux and reflection. Move without resistance to the tidal flow while staying connected to your central core awareness. Oh, I love that. That kind of goes back to what we were just saying about the practice card, that there might be some resistance here to this change. You know, the few that may want to keep things as they are, but we have to keep pushing through and making sure that we're coming from a heart-centered place, that we're coming from a communal, community-based place, a universal love-based place. Oh, I love that. All right. Okay, so that has been our our North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo reading. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. If this helped at all or resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a reading. I also invite you to check out our meditation channel, The Affirmed Healer, available on YouTube, Insight Timer, and Spotify. Take gentle care of yourself, beloved, and remember that healing begins where self-trust returns. See you in the next reading.